Fort Augustus. How close to the top that was.
Yeah. It really did went fast.
It's almost right to the top. See up there, that power will let things go.